Jackie, would your advice and my advice be to that child to step away from the video console?
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're looking at some of the most reprehensible things TV stars have said and done live on camera.
But you work with trees that have been cut down then, don't you?
It's a sustainable building practice.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Katy versus Colleen, loose women.
Do you ever regret saying it or feel you should apologise?
No, I don't regret saying anything that I've said because I'd stand by it.
Following her stint on The Apprentice, Katy Hopkins unfortunately became famous, gaining a massive platform and no shortage of followers. She's made her name being as objectionable as possible, and that behaviour didn't stop when she started attacking Linda Nolan during Nolan's stint on Celebrity Big Brother.
When my sister was in Big Brother, you constantly, every day, day in, day out, went on about I wish she'd put her ugly fat arm away.
She was then brought onto Loose Women to answer Colleen Nolan's questions about why Hopkins said the things she did.
No, I'm going to answer. I am going to answer if we let me answer, of course. And the thing I would say is, you know, there are hard things that are said. I wasn't the biggest fan of your sister.
She continued to be rude, refusing to apologise for her claims that Linda Nolan had poor personal hygiene. She then offended everybody else on the panel, including stalwart panellist Janet Street Porter. No wonder she was never invited back.
No, you haven't answered my question. I didn't like the way she behaved in the house. I didn't like the way she conspired against Jim.
Do you think telling a cancer victim that she's got droopy breasts is a constructive, helpful criticism?
Fainting fit. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Years later, and the cat's out of the bag. Alison Hammond, also in the jungle that year, revealed that even at the time she believed Gillian was faking her fall.
What were you thinking?
I was actually laughing inside, if I'm honest with you, but I knew it was live. It was a live trial.
In the notorious clip, McKeith collapsed after being voted by the public to do yet another live trial, which they were doing because she was so awful at them and made such a fuss.
We'll explain exactly what's going on, okay? Let's get Bob in. Bob.
Okay, bring the oxygen in, please.
More despicable than the actual fainting incident was the context around McKeith and all the dodgy things she's done on pre-recorded television, examining people's poo and lying to the country about whether she was a doctor.
Did you know that was a load of nonsense?
There's no way she really fainted. She went mad at me saying that, by the way.
Did she?
She'd already been paid by ITV. She should have just quit. Nick Ferrari's Airline. This morning. He's often controversial during his LBC broadcasts, but also features as a familiar face on This Morning.
But I'd love to run an airline. I don't know about you. Here are some of the restrictions. No babies or children who cry.
In this broadcast from May 2024, Ferrari was on to discuss a new dog-friendly airline, Bark Air, that had just been launched. He went on to talk about what his dream airline would be like, rattling off his stringent requirements. No flip-flops, no children, and nobody with a peanut allergy.
Right, and if you don't like peanuts, don't get on the plane either, because I do, and I can't eat them because someone's at the back of the plane is going to drop dead or something if I have a peanut. I don't quite know why.
He says that it's his right to eat as many nuts as he wants, regardless of if someone has a severe allergy.
So that's my airline.
Lovely.
Oh, where do I begin to start unpacking this?
Hundreds of Ofcom complaints rolled in for this, and Dermot O'Leary was forced to apologise later on in the week and then do a special segment on serious nut allergies.
Let's move on, thank you, Nicholas.
Meghan Markle, Good Morning Britain. There are dozens of despicable Piers Morgan moments out there, but not all of them happened live on TV.
OK, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
Do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can track him, maybe not mine.
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do this.
This is absolutely diabolical behaviour.
His rants about the Duchess of Sussex, however, did. She was a frequent punching bag for Morgan, as he accused her of smearing the royal family and disrespecting the British public time and time again.
This is a 2-hour trash-a-thon of our royal family, of the monarchy, of everything the Queen has worked so hard for.
Everybody got bored of it, but Piers kept on going, up until weatherman Alex Beresford told him to give it a rest. Like a child throwing his toys out of the pram, Piers stormed off and announced he was quitting GMB entirely the same week. It was then up to Susanna Reid to lead us all in a little Piers Morgan tribute.
But now Piers has decided to leave the programme.
Some of you may cheer and others will boo.
Alex Reid gets dumped. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Now, you knew that your partner Alex was flying out today, and we've all seen the stories in the papers. So can you understand why people might think you'd planned this in advance?
When Katy Price, better known as Jordan at this time, appeared on the 2009 edition of I'm a Celebrity, she was in a highly publicised relationship with MMA fighter Alex Reid, but their relationship was definitely tumultuous, ending for good in 2011, though not before they'd already bounced back from this scandal.
That's another thing. I've done a lot of reflecting. I think it's best that I'm on my own. I just don't want to be in a relationship.
Price, unlike Gillian McKeith, actually did quit when the trials got too much for her. This led to allegations that she'd done it on purpose to stage a lavish proposal with Reid. When this was put to her, though, she announced that they were over, live on TV.
I hope we can remain friends as of I came out.
Okay.
So
no more.
So you and Alex are split now?
I'm not with him, no.
A chill morning. Good morning, Britain.
He's the last day of the campaign, and he's refused to come on our programme so far.
Sweeney, shout at him. Say, come on, Good Morning Britain, Prime Minister, if you get the chance. Give him the full barrels.
On the 2019 campaign trail, Boris Johnson was in Yorkshire to talk to some milkmen about the morning's delivery. But throughout the election, Johnson had consistently refused to appear on Good Morning Britain to be grilled by Piers Morgan, despite promising multiple times to do so. GMB sent correspondent Jonathan Swain to talk to Johnson, only for him to be told where to stick it by one of the Prime Minister's bodyguards.
Morning, Prime Minister. Will you come on Good Morning Britain, Prime Minister?
This all happened live on air, including the swearing, and Johnson promptly hid in the big milk fridge to avoid any difficult questions from Piers and Susanna. Considering he was trying to get people to vote for him, this was truly outrageous.
Right, he's been taken inside, into the freezer.
He's gone into the fridge.
There's a bunker.
Sweeney, heroic work, mate.
Spin to win this morning.
We'll pay your energy bills, got £1,000 as well. So this is energy bills, I think, for 4 months if it stops on that.
2022 was the year of the high energy bills, one that will go down in infamy. In all its wisdom, ITV decided it was going to help out the great British public by offering money to pay our energy bills as a prize on this morning's Spin to Win game.
How are your energy bills? Are you a bit worried about it all?
Oh, major.
Yeah.
This was nightmarish, emblematic of the state the country has found itself in throughout this decade.
It's your energy bill!
Oh my God, thank you.
We're paying your energy bill for 4 months.
Oh, fantastic.
Though Alex from Enfield seemed happy enough to win money off his energy bills, we can't help but think he'd probably have preferred a big chunk of cash to spend on what he liked. It was heinous to see ITV doing more to help people than the government was. Concrete, Talk TV. Insulate Britain rub a lot of people up the wrong way with their tactics, but at least their arguments make sense.
How is it sustainable if you're killing trees?
Because it's regenerative, you can grow trees.
Right.
Not so for those on the other side, however, as shown when Mike Graham got Insulate Britain spokesperson Cameron Ford on Talk Radio TV. Graham was clearly arguing in bad faith and trying to trip Cameron up, going after him when he said that he was a carpenter and wanting to know whether trees are a sustainable building material.
Well, you can grow all sorts of things, can't you?
Well, you can't grow concrete.
You can.
2 years later, and Graham reappeared to deliver a new treatise that scientists have been hard at work trying to grow concrete in labs, meaning that he was right, apparently.
See you, Cameron. Cheerio. That was Cameron. He grows trees and then cuts them down and then makes things from them.
Tetris, Sky News.
Now, Tetris has long been touted as a video game that just can't be beaten because it just goes on and on.
Jane Secker found herself in a spot of bother in 2024 when she tried to get to grips with the Tetris kill screen. Since Tetris is essentially an infinite game, the only way to beat it is to reach a high enough level that the game completely breaks. A 13-year-old boy, Willis Gibson, became the first human to reach the kill screen, i.e. the first person to ever beat Tetris. Secker wasn't having any of this, though.
As a mother, I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal.
Not understanding the weight of Gibson's achievements, Secker mocked him live on air. suggesting that he should stop playing video games and go outside.
Well done, that child. Please go out and get some fresh air.
Eamonn Holmes blames the victims this morning.
Rebecca, look, how many times a day? That's what we're asking.
At least 5.
Public opinion has certainly turned against Eamonn Holmes recently, with people re-examining a lot of his older gaffes in the wake of the news that he and Ruth Langsford have split. In one 2011 moment, he appeared to blame the victim of a sexual assault for her decision not to take a taxi one night, something not everyone can afford.
Have you never thought of making a business of it?
In what aspect?
Charging for it?
He also suggested to one woman, Crystal Warren, that if she enjoys sex so much, she should start charging people, which she obviously took great offence to.
If you're not particularly selective, what I'm saying is, why wouldn't it be a business to you?
Then it becomes a business. And then I become maybe like a robot.
Then there was the time he seemed to tout 5G conspiracy theories, which, according to him, led to his eventual dismissal from ITV entirely.
But what I don't accept is mainstream media immediately slapping that down as not true when they don't know it's not true.
Let us know in the comments which horrendous moments we forgot about.
Yeah, because I said it was fake, and she was it was not fake, Alison Hammond.
So you said it again.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.